Hey, clap those hands. That's like my favorite part, the remix. Hey, what? Touch it, what? Get it, Jason. Hey. Hey, I hope you guys like that intro. It's like my favorite. Shout out to Dash for that intro remix. Anyways, welcome to another episode of Ladies Night Radio Show. Woo woo. I am your host, Mysterious Jax, and I'm here bringing you updates, good vibes, laughter, and some inappropriate jokes, of course. You know, got to throw those in there. I'm just doing my part to bring some positive energy your way during this global crisis that we are all currently going through together, okay? And with that said, I also want to appreciate all the service workers out there that are doing their part during this quarantine and situation. Everybody, most of the people have to be home or work from home, but there's a lot of people that are still out there working to bring us all these things, all the grocery store clerks, the truck drivers, the medical professionals, the restaurant workers, warehouse workers, the farmers, janitors, sanitation workers, your generous neighbors, like anybody that's just doing their part to help maintain this. We appreciate you, and we definitely are so grateful to have you guys. And when I went to the grocery store the other day, I thanked my the cashier that was helping me, and for it to be so organized. But that's another story. We'll get into that in a bit. But yeah, shout out to all of you guys. We appreciate all the service workers. And but before I start my show, I definitely want to introduce today's guest co-host, my friend Jason. Jason, say hi to the people.
What's going on, Good News Radio? We up in here on a Friday night, bringing a different type of flavor.
Oh my God!
Every here and now, you get the men to represent solo, so we're here. We're gonna do this.
You saying represent for the guys, like if I'm man bashing over here or something?
No, you never do. But I mean, it's ladies' night.
Yeah.
So,
so you should feel special that we're letting you in the ladies' night.
I am truly honored. It's a privilege to be here on this Friday afternoon.
Yes.
When everybody else wants to stay home, we come out.
Yeah. I actually invited 3 people today. One of them is running late, and another person canceled just because, they feel more comfortable staying in. And I'm okay with that 100%. And I'm thankful that you showed up. You weren't scared to come through.
I mean, I work in a hospital, and this is what we do. We run into the blazing fire and, take care of patients, many diseases, viruses that, come past. So, it's just another virus that's out there, and it's just getting through this like every other H1N1 or HIV or any other type of virus. It is what it is, and, we'll get through it and, continue to just wash your hands, gel in, gel out.
Yeah. So I appreciate you actually saying that. That's one of the main reasons I wanted to have you on tonight's show, is because you actually work at a hospital. So you are seeing and hearing and knowing, like finding out a lot of information a lot quicker than most people. So what's the vibe and the energy right now at the hospitals? Specifically the one you work at.
Well, vibe and energy is definitely, people are nervous. I mean, we're all humans, and but we also know what we signed up for to be in healthcare, whether you're an EVS worker, a nurse, CNA, administration, whatever your role is in healthcare, this is what you signed up for. And so, yeah, people are definitely cautious because no one wants to take it back, to their loved ones and their households.
Of course.
But at the end of the day, you put your mask on. If you come across a patient that might be infected, they go in isolation rooms. So they pretty much do everything to quarantine a patient until, your test is taken. Then it goes to a local lab. And then after that, it kind of comes back whether it's positive or negative. But then you mail it off to CDC in Atlanta. And then that takes about 5 to 6 days for it to come back. And then that's when you officially know if the patient is positive or negative. But up till then, they're isolated, quarantined, and it's business as usual. And you give the best care that you can at whatever hospital or facility that you represent.
Right. So, but not everybody's getting the test, right? Not everybody's allowed. Like if I walked in there right now to any hospital, most likely they're going to turn me away.
Well, most facilities, they don't have enough test kits. So, I know we did a audit on ours today. We had 75 test kits available. We get 50 coming from County USC.
Wait, so you guys only have 75 tests at the hospital?
75 available. So therefore,
it's priority. Like if you're showing
symptoms, they ask you the 5 basic questions. Have you traveled outside the country? You coughing, sneezing, anything like that. And then once you check the 5 appropriate boxes and get your temperature read, if by some chance they think that you possibly might be, then they would put you in isolation and things like that. But yeah, everyone that comes in is not going to be tested.
And I think that's what we were talking about before the show, that that's the reason a lot of people are being asked to, stay at home because they don't want the virus to be spreading so fast. Because the main reason is there's not a lot of available kits, right, at the hospitals. So, and, they're trying to catch up almost, it seems like.
True. I mean, they're definitely trying to catch up. They want people to definitely stay at home so it doesn't spread. And that's really because there's only so many hospitals in greater Los Angeles County that you can go to, and you can't have all your emergency rooms and isolation beds taken up for this type of virus. So therefore, they're encouraging you to stay home, quarantine yourself if possible, because there's also other patients and other people with needs out there that have to come into the emergency room or be admitted and things like that. So it's definitely trying to decline the spread. Definitely we should do, as they asked us to do. And at the end of the day, just be safe and stay clean and wash your hands and gel in and gel out. That's all.
And you work at a hospital, so to see you so calm and relaxed, like it affirms what I've been feeling and telling most people. Like, just stay calm. Like, don't let anxiety, don't let the media put fear into you. Like, just do your normal basis. Take care of yourself. Wash your hands. Cover your mouth. If somebody's sick, try to stay away from them. But yeah, I definitely understand
all
that
those
part.
Things you said. I mean, that's what your parents tell you since you're a kid. If someone's sick, stay away. And I always feel like this: if you nasty, then it doesn't matter what I tell you to do. If you don't wash your hands before you eat,
that's right.
Now that there's viruses around, you're not going to wash your hands before you eat. If you use the restroom, you're not going to wash your hands when you get done because you're just nasty.
Right.
But it is positive to re-encourage people to definitely take those precautions and measures, because you definitely want to always wash.
Yeah. So shout out my second guest co-host just walked in. Introduce yourself, guest.
Joe, this is Joe.
Returning Joe.
Yeah, thanks for having me back.
Fan favorite.
Oh, news to me.
I just gave you that title.
Yeah, I'll take it.
But yeah, welcome back, Joe. Then you weren't scared to join me either.
No, I lived 2 minutes away. But I think that still having these type of conversations, and being able to share a space without fear is something that we need to continue to do. I mean, yes, I like Jason was saying, it's really going to show who people's real who people really are. Yeah. How nasty people really are, and how right or wrong they were raised, I guess. I don't know. But it's kind of baffling how bad people are with regards to hygiene and just like staying clean, and but this is going to show. Yeah. And it's unfortunate too, like people that really don't give a shit about other people, and don't realize that how important that is. And I mean, for me as a parent, it's scary, but
you work at a school.
And I work at a school. So it's like double whammy. Like this is like one of the things. I work in a computer lab. So before the kids even step into the lab, like the first thing that we ask teachers is like, make sure their hands are washed. It doesn't matter where they just came from. They went to the bathroom, hands washed all the time. Right. Mm-hmm. The lab is so cold. It's like hospital grade cold, just to make sure we clean, like kill them germs that come in there. You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
Yeah. But plus we have, a lot of running machines in there. So it can get hot, on top of the kids that come in there with hot bodies, especially like after lunch. It's
smelling like outside, they say.
Third, fourth graders.
Oh, they sweating and they smell like concrete, everything. Musty.
That's when body odor starts.
Yes, and they don't wear deodorant.
They have no clue, too. And they're like, I got kindergartners, first graders farting, and then they just come in there sweaty, and they have zero clue. But that's where we come in as teachers, as parents, and like, hey, listen, you got some bodily issues, step outside, before you come back, make sure you wash your hands. And it doesn't matter, what school you teach at. It could be a private school. It could be the lowest of, LAUSD schools, whatever. All teachers, I know, we stress how important it is to wash hands.
Yeah.
But we can only do so much.
Yeah.
When those kids go home, it's up now to the parents to reinforce that. And it's just like, getting up, brushing your teeth. Like, those are just simple things that you think people know how to do.
Right.
And at some point, it just comes like, I shouldn't even have to think about that.
Yeah.
But you go to restaurants, you go to clubs, people go to the restroom and they come out and you're just like,
I know. They'll be walking out the stalls
so
like...
You're just going to walk out.
And you just didn't put up their zipper and just walk out like, bro, what are you doing?
Okay. You're gross. You're nasty.
Yeah.
You nasty. So now we see that shit. Like,
ugh, that's gross.
Corona. There it is.
Corona. And I think I also wanted to have like today's show and just kind of have the vibe of like calmness. Like, I still want to have fun, bring that entertainment that people are needing right now, because at the end of the day, like, media itself puts so much fear
needed.
And so extra. So I definitely just want to have fun, and I brought you guys here just to join me in the fun and just create a good vibe. So I was like, I asked him.
I haven't seen him in such a long time.
Yeah. My fellow former Santa Monica Corsair.
And this is funny because I didn't realize that you had gone to SMC as well. So we're both SMC alums.
Oh.
And we ran into each other at Coach Mac's birthday. So my ex-husband was coached by Coach Mac, and I knew Coach Mac from them, like, obviously coaching, knew my stepdaughter, and it's just a small world, really. Because when I went, there was so many people that came back to celebrate Coach Mac. I don't know how long now he has been retired, but...
About 5,
maybe more.
10 years.
Yeah,
10
and
years.
that guy's legendary.
That's awesome that you guys were to celebrate a coach. That
shows
and
so I was like, wait, what are you doing here? He's like, what are you doing here?
That's the exact same thing I said. First of all, I'm like,
first of all,
who invited you?
I invited myself. I am more than welcome here.
Right, you tell them, Joe.
I played ball. See, this is the thing. Nobody knows that I actually played basketball, and that was what I got my actual scholarship for. So I have a lot of softball friends that, if you know me, you know that I also played
basketball.
Yeah, but softball, like, I love it, but like basketball is my hobby.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's how we kind of, that kind of actually made me like Joe and appreciate it even a lot more.
Wow.
Because when you go to Santa Monica and the same people, it just embraces and gives you that bond a little bit tighter.
It's funny because I went to Hamilton, and I was like adamant that I didn't want to go to SMC. I did not want. It's like,
what? Why?
It's like high school all over again.
13th grade.
Yeah.
13th grade.
And I was just like, nah, I'm not going to do it. So I actually had an academic scholarship to go to Cal State LA, but I didn't take it because I wanted to continue playing basketball. So I reached out to the basketball coach at Cal State LA, and they weren't giving me like the time and day, and I was like,
damn.
Straight rejected.
And then funny thing is that I saw them later at a tournament because they were there scouting, and then she was like hitting me up like she had never seen me before. I'm talking about, I sent tapes, I called, and that was like,
oh my
because
God.
I wanted to go and I wanted to try to walk on, but here I am trying to do my due diligence, like trying to reach out, letting her know that I'm going to be, and she didn't even want to give me the time. I'm like, for me, that was just kind of like, what? Like,
it humbled you a bit.
Not to toot my own horn here, but I was bomb. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just have to go to the JC route. So then, the SMC coach, that was like her second year there, and she just kept hitting me up, and I was like, you know what? Let's do it. At least I'll stay local, and then from there I'll have other options, which
there you go.
Panned out. But it's funny because when I saw her at tournament, I was like,
Yeah, I know that feeling.
I'm not even going to look at you.
As we all have drinks in front of us, I definitely want to take a moment. Yeah, cheers. Salud. 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 Cheers. Oh, we're so cute. Jason's over there drinking on some red wine.
You know, it's been a long week.
Fancy.
You know,
so fancy.
Working in the hospital, I couldn't wait to get up out of there today.
And you got like a nice, what is that?
This is a Smirnoff Ice
cooler.
People do not sleep on this because this is bomb.
It is bomb.
And it's refreshing.
It is bomb. I'm surprised you don't have your White Claw today, but it's okay.
I have. They're in my fridge, stacked up.
Well, today's drink of the week is a Cadillac Margarita from Fiesta Martin in Inglewood. Yes, that's right. We went to go support our local businesses who are actually having an awesome thing. All you have to do is buy some food and you can get a drink to go. So all their drinks are to go. They put it in a nice container for you.
Did you just put that in there so you can travel with it in the car?
They did it.
Right? That's pretty
Fiesta
smart.
Martin did it. And they said, it's to go with your food and then you drink at home. And in our case, we're drinking at Ladies Night. So shout out to Fiesta Martin in Inglewood for the drinks. They are delicious, by the way. So make sure y'all go check them out. You like that plug?
That's dope because I really thought you came in with some chicken broth or something for the pandemic that we're going through.
No, they hooked it up and it's really good. If you guys want to try some, it's so good, by the way. This is a Cadillac Margarita.
This isn't the only thing I brought. This is my vodka.
You got a vodka soda? Oh, okay.
Cranberry with a splash of orange
that's why I fuck with Joe because we and her right here on the drinking level. We good. We the same.
Shit, I
told you I drink like a sailor.
I keep it classy with the red wine on a Friday.
That's hilarious. All right, well, let's get into tonight's topic, which is living in quarantine. So we've all have been experiencing this lately, and it is something brand new to all of us. Kosie's living the life because she's a homebody, so she loves to be at home. Introvert fool, and the only time she comes out is when I drag her out or take her to Jason's, stuff like that. That's it. But, so I'm interested to see how everybody's kind of like been holding up because I will say this, from the people that I have in this room right now, including myself, except for Kosi, we all like to be like social. We like to hang out. We all play sports. So we always like to be out. So how has it been living this quarantine life for you guys? I'm going to start off with Joe.
Okay. Damn, man. It's been a long ass week. I can't even begin to explain. So as an educator, everything it's really shown how difficult it is to create lesson plans that are going to be not only just hold the viewers' attention, but you're talking about kindergartners, first graders, second graders. And on top of that, I'm a mom and I have a fourth grader and I have a 13-year-old. So it's hard. It's like double. It's double work. And so my job, I also am tech support. So I'm helping teachers because I work at the elementary school level. And so there's a lot of teachers that are older, and their main teaching has always been in the classroom.
Yeah.
And now we have to transition into
like virtual teaching, online classes.
It's hard. It's not
and
easy.
So I know
that's one of the things that people don't understand how hard it is, because now you're talking about they have to record themselves. They have to transfer that, video on a Google Drive. It's a lot. And so one of my primary jobs is to support that. And
that's
also good. Continue to have, because we also have like remedial online reading programs and math programs that we have to extend to the higher grades.
Yeah.
So it's been
well, hopefully it doesn't last too long. I just got news that it might be going. LAUSD schools will be returning May 5th. I heard. I don't know how true that is, but it's something that was just put out there.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's all.
Once again, I want to disclaim, this is not a news station. This is not a news show.
No, yeah.
So please go Google and do your own research.
Yes.
This is all just people we're sharing information.
I think that's all speculation, but I think that's all optimistic of them
yes.
to say.
And I think
because
that doing that
Yeah.
brings a positive vibe and energy to the families. Like, oh, okay, this is going to be over soon. Because when you have an indefinite, like, no date, nothing, it has like, oh my God, that's when you get people like in panic and you get people scared. Like, so when they put a date, that was smart, because then later on they can say, you know what, we're going to extend it for another 2 weeks.
Yeah.
If you have a date, that calms people so much.
Well, it just puts
more.
people at peace.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
more than
saying,
it's like,
okay,
we don't know when you're coming back.
Yeah.
That's like scary.
And that is scary. At least this way, it allows people to relax their shoulders a little bit and say, okay, well, we're going to get out of this at some point, you know? So.
Have you gone out to any stores recently?
Well, the only times I've honestly have gone out, this has been the first time.
Since when?
Other than going out to like Smart and Final and getting some groceries.
So like 5 days, 6 days in, how many days?
And on Monday I actually went to campus just to support some teachers that went to school, but then we were like told don't come back. So, you know what I mean? So I've literally this whole week I've been out 3 times. And for me, as an active, like, you know, man, sports. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I apologize. I took my kids to the park yesterday.
I saw that.
For the first time. And my kids all play sports.
Yeah.
You know, like.
And that's such a
all
good
their seasons
idea.
got cut. Like, they're running up and down my apartment. It's a 3-bedroom. They have their own rooms, but still, like it's not enough.
I'm glad you
so
posted that
hard.
though, about you taking your kids to the park
and then it started raining.
Playing, but then it started raining, and then also Crystal, our friend, she's a nanny. She takes her the kid to the playground, and they closed the park today.
I know,
so that's unfortunate. But you guys can still get creative, go outside, run around the block. You know, you don't have to be closed up. Definitely go take your family for a walk, go to the store, go around the block, something. I actually am the same like you. I haven't left my house since like Friday after my show. So I stayed Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, all, before it became an in-home, like you had to stay. And so I was like, oh, crap. So Kosi went, and my sister Maria were like, we're going to go to Costco. Do you want anything? And I was like, yeah, I want to go. I want to get out of this house.
Yeah. I just see that when you posted that.
And so I was like,
give me a margarita.
I was like, I don't need anything from Costco because we're good. We have food. Yeah. Well, we were running low on our drinks. So we're like, let's go get some drinks.
Yes.
But then I was like, no, just take me out of this house. I just need to get out. I don't care if Costco is crazy. Yeah. Give me excitement. Give me something. I want to be around people.
You know what? I do have to say that when I did go to the market, it wasn't as hectic as I've seen other places,
Yeah.
But I think this is the thing, because people are freaking out, everyone's going to the same places, and it's just like, dude, chill out. I was astonished.
Wait, which one did you go to?
The Smart and Final is down the street right here on La Cienega.
Oh, which is considered Venice or Culver City area?
La Cienega.
Right there before Pico.
Yeah.
I went to the one in Hawthorne.
Empty shelves.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Empty.
Everything's empty.
Though, but before I came home on Monday, I went to the Ralphs. It's in Santa Monica, down the street from my school, and empty shelves.
Yeah.
That morning, the line was from the door all the way to the curb, and I was like, nope, not going to do it.
Surprisingly, Costco, there was no line. We went around 2 or 3 o'clock, and
yes, you have to go in the afternoon. Everybody's trying to go up there early. If you go in the afternoon,
it was fine. Yeah. Somebody asked me, how long did you wait to get in? I said, I didn't wait at all. Mm-hmm. And I love that they're giving out those like wipes. So they give you wipes, you wipe down your cart, and then you walk into they have like a whole maze to get in. But literally, I just walked in, and everybody was so organized, so helpful. Yeah. Kosi was fearful that it was going to be a lot of people, but it was not. It was really empty. We went straight to the alcohol, grabbed our drinks, and then we figured out so we got our eggs. We had our lettuce and all of that
today.
No. And we forgot water and toilet paper. But they did have toilet paper. We did see. My sister saw, and we're like, "Why didn't you tell us?" She's like, "I didn't think you needed any." So, anyways, so as I'm leaving, I have a funny story. This lady on one of those wheelchair, the ones where you sit and the controllable ones. Yeah. So she's obviously in her like older than 65. I want to say that. And so she was going really slow, and so I'm like being behind her, but like my sister and Kosi were walking next to me, and they're kind of walking fast. So I have the cart, so I go around her, and as I'm walking like passing her, kind of like cutting her off in a way. But when the exit, you have 2 people at the exit, so you can choose a side.
Yeah.
So we're almost there, but she was going really slow, so I just went around her. When I went around her, she did like a quick like look at me, and I started laughing, and I didn't laugh. I said hi, like me, I'm really nice, and especially to old people, and the senior, sorry, and I was like hi, and she was, what did she say, Kosi?
We're supposed to stay 6
oh, we're supposed to stay 6 feet away from each other. And then I looked at her, I was like, well, that's why I'm trying to get around you. Like, and I just kept going. But this lady had like an attitude. One, I think because I was cutting her off. And then two, because I don't know, like I was really nice to her when she looked at me like all crazy. I was like, hi. And she's like, we're supposed to be 6 feet away from each other. And I was like, well, that's why I'm trying to get around you. And like, cause you're going so slow and you're holding up the line. And she was still like, had a little attitude. And I'm like, lady, there's two people to exit. Like you don't, Costco has 2 exits. They check your receipts, but it was so funny.
Are on edge about everything.
And I stayed calm. I was still respectful to my seniors. So like I showed nothing but love, how I'd want somebody to treat my mom. But like, yeah, I was like, this is hilarious.
Well, that's social distancing. I mean, you know, they say do it, so I'm going to do it.
Right.
However, since it's went off, I've been going to work the past 2 weeks, and I work in a hospital, and I'm exposed to nurses and physicians and EVS staff, common areas, cafeteria, lobbies, and whatnot. Maybe my immune system's big. Who knows? I haven't felt any symptoms. I had my temperature read today. They put that in as a policy for work today. I was at a 92. Everything was good. So, I mean, yeah, follow the precautions, but at the end of the day, just be normal.
Yeah.
It's the best I can say, because you don't want to be 6 feet from me, but yet you'll go home to your partner, you'll be all in that face.
Right.
Or you'll want to kiss, or you'll want to, you know, cuddle goodnight. All those things. So who's to say that your partner didn't get it from being outside and whatnot? So be smart.
You know, at the end of the day, like, I get it. People, like I said, I'm going to keep being me. I'm going to keep being nice. I'm going to keep doing me. And if people want to have that energy, that's on them. Like, that's not me. I'm not taking their energy. So that lady might have been in like a grouchy mood. I'm not taking her energy with me. I'm hopefully leaving some of my positive energy with her and still moving on. Because I wasn't disrespectful to her. I just, you know, I literally said hi. And then her reaction was like, we're supposed to be 6 feet away from each other. I was like, okay, well, that's what I'm trying to get around you.
Those are the people that you kind of just be like, you know what?
Right. And I was like, dude, I feel bad for her. Like, you really mad.
Because at Ralph's, this woman got so pissed off because they're only allowing people to take 2 water bottles per customer, right?
Really?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, the packs.
The like water jugs. Like the gallon
okay,
ones.
the gallons. Yeah.
She had like 6 in her cart. And then her man or whoever was with her, she was like, well, 2 of them are for him, and then 2 of them are for my mom. And the guy was like, listen, this is just what's happening. These are the rules right now. You know, they should have just been wising up and said, he can't hold them in his hands.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And then you want to get mad at them because that's their policy. Like, just say, okay.
Yeah,
okay, and then just keep it pushing because
we just got to keep nice,
just flexible.
I know all of us, and we're all really nice people. We're very respectful. I mean, obviously, if somebody like crosses us and disrespects us, then we're gonna say something. But
it's not like if stuff isn't posted, you know, things like that. Like those are like you see the sign, and then you still want to cop an attitude, like.
True. And the register won't even let you ring up more than 2.
Yeah, because they've actually put it in their system that they can't do it. So it's just, there's like
some people are just they're gonna keep breaking the rules. Anyways, Jason, how are you been keeping yourself busy with quarantine?
Ooh,
life.
I play softball 4 nights a week.
Ooh, hitting them hard.
Ooh, it's been tough, you know. But this time actually is really good from a male's perspective. Because now it allows you to go home and enjoy your lady or your companion to get to know her with not having any sports on TV, whether it's college.
Nothing, right?
Yeah, NBA, hockey.
I saw a funny meme that said on Facebook that said, I need the NBA to hurry up and come back because I'm over here having sex 6 times a day with my man.
Yeah. and yeah, like the struggle is real now because
like my pussy need a break.
The struggle is real. So now you got to go home and actually enjoy your partner.
See, when people got it, they complain, and then when they don't got it,
then
you know what I mean?
Like,
right.
Yeah.
I don't have it right now, so I'm not complaining.
I feel you, Joe.
I would not be complaining if I had it either. So
yeah, because how about the people that are single? Like, how are we supposed to get some? Okay,
Tinder.
I'm hitting up people that haven't hit up in a while. Like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Like pen pals, and then
do you got the Rona or not?
Circle yes or no.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
otherwise,
the shit's been
Come
crazy.
through. What's up?
I I just haven't been able to go out, so it's been a little bit of a withdrawal in that respect. But however, my life is not altered because I do wake up every morning. I go to work 8 to 5. So nothing's really being impacted.
So for you, it's different because you're still at least. I mean, you have to kind of go to work. You know what I mean? Yeah. For people like us, we're
locked down, we're home.
Yeah, we're home
all day.
Yeah, I think about y'all. I'm at work slaving, but I think about y'all. Oh. I see Snapchats and people out doing their thing.
I need you to chat more than if you out in the world because I need to live through you then.
Oh, it's crazy because before this, I'd leave my house at 7:30 and wouldn't come back till sometimes 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
And now I'm in that bitch all day long, and I'm just like, what? Like I'm at the field. There's a basketball practice. It's either my son, the car. It's just literally never home.
Right.
Paying all that rent, but never, just asleep at that shit.
Hey, yo, this is almost
now.
This is
almost what I mean? Now I'm getting my money's worth.
Shit.
There's a bright side at least,
right? This is almost like free therapy. It forces you to talk shit out.
It does. It does. Like,
tired of talking to my 13-year-old daughter.
How is your relationship right now with your girl?
Mine is good. We don't spend as much time as we do now. So now it's an adjustment because I'm there more, and I think we get upset at each other more. But
you gotta talk.
You gotta talk.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
play some games.
Play some games and shit. Spin the bottle. A little naked twister.
Twister.
I'm
too old for that shit.
You ain't that old Santa Monica Corsair shit? Come on now. Don't act like you don't remember in apartment 13. Wherever the homies at the off-site housing.
I will pull a muscle.
Wait, going back to that, Joe, do you think it's possible to date while this whole being in quarantine?
You know what?
Fuck no. The motherfucker's scared to hug. If you can't hug me, how you gonna kiss me? If you don't kiss me, how we gonna get to the nook?
You can still do nook stuff.
How?
Put a condom on it, wrap it up.
But you don't want to hug me. People
don't.
Did you not see the meme where they were like, okay to have sex, and then doggy style was
that shit was kind of gangster. That shit was kind of gangster. I looked at
favorite position.
Yeah, I said, damn.
No, you know what? I think it all just depends on who you are. Speaking from my single life.
Yes, please tell us.
It's hard because I'm also a mom, so it's different. I can't just have people. I don't bring people over my house like that. And then you have to try to somewhat try to keep some or create some semblance of a relationship with that person, and it's hard when you're just meeting someone because you want to be face to face, you want to see each other, but if you think about it though, the majority of now relationships are via text.
Yeah, that's true.
It ain't changed.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So it's really not that hard other than when you want to go fuck or something. You know what I mean? Like, other than that, when you're trying to get it in, then, hey, are you clean? You got the Rona? Where'd you go to? You know what I mean? Like,
and next year it'll be something else.
It's almost like dating, what's that, long distance relationship.
So really, it's not that hard.
You can have phone sex.
There's so many means to be able to connect. Yeah. Social media.
But
texting,
it's different having that like human touch. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, you can have conversations all day and have a meaning, but it's the difference between human touch, like kissing, holding hands, hugging, cuddling.
I get that. I think as a product of being raised in the 90s, and as an 80s baby, it's like all you want is to be able to contact, but now society has changed.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I was thinking about the other day? We're going to get to a point. You guys remember that movie Demolition Man?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You remember how they were having sex?
Yeah.
With the shells? It's virtual. That's like it's a VR, right? It was like VR.
Reeves was like, what the fuck?
No, not Keanu. Sylvester Stallone.
Oh,
yeah, my bad.
They put on
I'm so disappointed in
the
you.
3D like goggles and shit. And
so that's VR. It's gonna get to a point where we can't touch each other anymore. You imagine?
Yeah. No, I don't want to imagine that. No, that's not the life I want to live.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, that's the shit.
I'm gonna be a rule breaker. I'm gonna sneak. I'm gonna be.
That's
you know that one
you're Sylvester,
where you're arrested.
He's just like, come here. And she's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Did you? Come here, bitch. no. I'm gonna. Did you guys
touch me?
Who wear the draws in this relationship?
Touch me, bitch. I said, grab me.
Pick me up. No, there was another one. I forget what his name, but he's like being arrested, and it says, "This is gonna be me trying to leaving the house, trying to get some dick or something like that." Cuba Gooding Jr. Yes.
The only reason I remember that was so much
because they're trying to make you have to, if you break it, you can get in trouble. They're like a fine.
Yeah.
If you leave your home,
and he's just all happy, like, hey,
yeah, like he's smiling, being arrested.
Yeah, I saw that.
After he got like a DUI or something
like that.
No, he was arrested for some. I think it actually had to do with like
inappropriately touching.
Something like that.
Yeah.
My guy, Cuba, man, leave the guy alone.
That's why you stay home. Whatever.
Shut up,
Whatever. She said she would get arrested.
Home. Ain't nothing at home. Got to be out in them streets, if you know what I mean.
What? No. Explain yourself.
I mean, you get out in the streets, you catch a little something. But my mom always said, boy, be home by 2. Because ain't nothing open except 7-Eleven and some legs.
Oh! Damn.
Yeah, so.
Shit, my legs be open before 2. I gotta get home.
And there you got it. If you don't know, now you know from the Good News Radio Show.
Ladies' night.
Hey, if we're having a good night, they'll probably be open by 10 o'clock. I gotta be home. I gotta be home before 2. It's like, I gotta wake up early.
Right.
Fellas,
Hello.
y'all hear this? Y'all better get y'all 3-piece and a biscuit and enjoy this show tonight.
I mean, I'm a lady, though. I'm a lady.
God.
I'm a lady.
What are you guys missing the most right now from being quarantined? Like, what? Like, the number one thing?
I ain't missing shit because I ain't quarantined. And I'm not going to allow my mind to even think to be quarantined. You can't lose your spirituality, your faith, or your mental capacity.
Right.
So, therefore, I'm not succumbing to this virus.
Yeah.
However, I am being smart. But at the end of the day, I get up and go to work every day. I've been exposed, to patients that have the CV-19 at work. And at the end of the day, I'm fine. So, I mean, if I was under the weather or feeling anything, of course, I'd be smart and not come out or contaminate anyone. But at the end of the day, I won't succumb to this. And life is going to be what it is, whether you close up shops or coffee shops and different places. But I'm still going to continue to live, do me, and hang out.
I think you just said it, though. Being smart is something that people are not, unfortunately,
because it lets the fear just makes them stupid.
You know how that saying "common sense ain't so common anymore."
True,
and that's what's happening right now. But honestly, I think I'm looking at this as Mother Earth telling us that we kind of need to do better.
Oh, definitely.
We treat her like shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I mean, I have to say that I'm guilty at times of not doing the right things, but for the most part, I think I'm trying to teach my kids to be good to this earth, but we fucked up.
Yeah.
And so right now she's angry.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much shit that just happened it's only March.
Yeah.
It's only 3 months into this year.
Yep.
And all the shit that has happened. And we're just like, okay, these are our repercussions. We got to eat them.
Right.
We made our bed. Now we got to lay in that shit. But we have to think about moving forward how we are going to do better.
Yeah.
Being
Definitely.
smart, treating, each other better.
Yeah.
It's not even just about the earth. We're not kind.
Yeah.
We're not a kind species.
And even now it's showing that by everybody being so greedy and hoarding everything. It's share.
More prevalent now. It's even more hello, this is happening for a reason.
Yeah.
And it's sad, but think about when the last plague happened. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There was a reason for it. There was a lot of greedy shit happening in that time. If you look back, go through your history books, there's a lot of stuff happening, but something like this happens for a reason. I'm not really religious in that sense. I do believe there's some type of higher power or whatever, to each their own. However, I think there's always a reason for everything. And I think right now, Mother Earth just is cleaning up.
And I heard that a lot of the pool, the beaches and the oceans are looking a lot more
Did you
blue.
See Italy?
I heard. I
canals,
didn't see it, but I heard about it.
You couldn't see anything in those canals.
Yeah.
And just 2 or 3 weeks since they haven't been able to be anywhere near just because they've been quarantined, you can see fish in there. Wow. You can see like birds and swans just swimming in those. It's just incredible. Wow. But that's just how much we fuck shit up.
Yeah.
As a human race.
I saw one of my friends went to Santa Monica Beach and posted a video of the beach. And it's like, I've never seen the Santa Monica Beach this blue.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And that's how much, trash and crap we bring, and we just we're careless. We don't care. But I think this is all happening for a reason. And I mean, sure enough, it's gonna end. I mean, there's gonna be an end to this, obviously.
Well, right. Got to get to the summer. It got to be warm weather. Viruses, they don't like the warm weather. So what we're speculating in healthcare is that maybe sometime around June, July for sure, it'll be hot. And those type of viruses, they don't do well.
Right now they're holding on because of all the rain too. It's just cold and
weather, things like that. So, pray for the sun, pray for some warm weather, and then.
But if you think about it, this has also been like a rainy last few weeks.
True.
And it's just like, it's Earth. I'm telling you, it's Mother Earth. She's like, fuck you guys.
She's cursing us.
She's fucking cursing at us. Yeah. She's telling us you're gonna get some rain because I mean, you're gonna get it all right now. And you're going to eat it up, and unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of lives that are going to be lost. Yeah. But this has to be a wake up call. Yeah. I think for us to just be like, okay,
definitely agree.
What can we do better?
So shout out to Ray. She's in the chat box. She says, "Hey Jackie, hey loves." So she's saying hi to everybody.
Hi Ray.
What it do?
I asked her how she's holding up in this quarantine life. So really quick, I don't know if you guys have been on social media, but you guys have seen that a lot of celebrities have been going live. A lot of musicians have been going live, like John Legend. I want to say. What's Coldplay, and what celebrity would you like to watch go live and do a free concert for everybody? Because that's kind of what they're the reason they're doing that. Why you look like that? You don't care for it?
I mean,
maybe a rapper. You want to have a rapper on there? It don't matter.
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, I guess Beyonce. I mean, everybody can love a little Beyonce.
I feel
J-Lo.
that. You know what, Beyonce? You've heard it here. Give us a show, girl. We waiting for it.
Beyonce or J-Lo, the fabulous, 150 or one that's a little less than 50.
J-Lo actually did something similar to what Joe did with her kids, and they did TikTok. A lot of celebrities have been going on TikTok.
Oh my God!
And they did the same dance, which I'm gonna make us do before we leave. By the way,
but hold on, I have to say something about that because I wasn't sure when it was starting, and then I looked kind of like, like when I did it, like, and it was some of my friends were like, Joe, do you got rhythm or not? I was like, man,
you gonna redo it today? It's okay, we gonna redo it today.
I was just proud that my son Jordan did it.
He's so cute. He was so cute.
He's white.
Took after his daddy.
Man.
But
okay, you said Beyonce.
I say Beyonce. I say J-Lo. But really, what I would say to take advantage of this time, yes, give our children the education that's required for this, 6 hours out of a day because they go to school for 8. In reality, their attention span is only for 5 or 6, whatever. But the other 2 to 3 hours, teach them some humanitarian skills.
Yeah.
Fold clothes, wash dishes, cook, all these other essentials that
change a tire,
check
the oil,
things that are kind of lost nowadays.
True.
I'm all about that.
Yes,
I agree with you 100%.
Man, I was raised by a single mom, so I saw my mom physically do everything around the house. You know what I mean? Yeah, my brothers were there, but they were not. They were there for like muscle support, not like my mom did everything.
Yeah,
she put
you guys.
shit together.
Yeah.
Furniture, moved. Every time we moved, there was not one single piece of furniture that my mom could not move on her own.
Well, shit, mom did good with you though. You don't need a man.
I don't.
But
it's just
if something good come along, you'll take
that's
it. But,
just extra.
But you got this.
Yeah, it's a partner in life.
Yeah.
It's someone to for sure. But
and that's hard for a man also to swallow. You know what I mean? Like, as in knowing that, okay, I don't really need to, like, she's not.
It's because men like to be needed, for sure.
Shit, I would embrace that shit. If you could do that, that's less I got to do. I'm going to sit my black ass on the couch.
Well,
I'm going to do what I do.
Well, then you're not going to get somebody like Joe because if we both working together.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're going to work together.
But
if Joe
I'm not doing this by myself because I'm with Joe. I'm like that too.
Yeah, but if Joe be like, I'm going to go move this couch, then cool, I'm going to go sit my black ass down because it's woman power, and I encourage that.
No, that's wrong. See, this is where it goes wrong. Okay,
we wouldn't date somebody like him.
Yeah, you're going to move it? I got you. Let me get you know what I mean? Like, let's do this together.
All right, well, if you ask me, I'll jump up, babe. I got you.
Going back to the question, which celebrity would you want to see perform?
You know what? I want to see that whole lineup from Coachella.
Ooh,
that would be dope. Everybody that was supposed to play or show up, just fucking put a whole live concert.
Yeah, it ain't the same. The energy
not obviously
there.
But what I'm saying is,
the walking STDs and Coachella at the fairs ain't there. Like, it's just different.
It is different, but we're talking about, let's think about where we are, what our circumstances are right now, and
yeah, I agree.
Let's just do what it do, and everybody, send in an hour video. I don't know, something.
No, they're going live.
An hour set.
They're going live. Yeah. So like John Legend went live and like was on the piano singing.
See, I love music, so I can listen to just about anything.
Yeah, same.
You know what I mean? I love a variety. I love I love the Beehive all situation, but let's do more than just that.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you know what I mean?
I was thinking Adele because I can have Adele sing. Ooh, I love her voice. Yeah. I love Adele. I can sing her, but like who else? Who else would be good to watch perform?
Chainsmokers.
That's a good one.
Shit.
I don't know. I'm old school. I'm a Sade.
And they can put him on there too.
I love Sade.
Imagine if she jumped on live and just started singing.
Some, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Okay, I have another question for you guys. If you had to be stuck with a celebrity in their home,
Rihanna, we haven't seen her in a while.
Who would you get stuck with and why? What celebrity would you?
Celebrity?
Yeah, if you could be quarantined with a celebrity, who would it be and why?
Michael B. Jordan.
Ooh.
Wakanda for life.
Yes. He can Wakanda me for life.
Wakanda forever.
Right? I don't know. God damn, I just had
that was a good one.
You know what? I want to see that movie that he did with Jamie Foxx that I haven't seen. I forgot the name of it. He plays like a lawyer or something. But I love his versatility, and aside from just being so fucking sexy, he's just a really raw ass human. You know what I mean? Like just a real cool dude.
Yeah.
But his versatility as an actor has really shown. Like he did Creed. You know what I mean? Like he did.
Wakanda.
It just I love his versatility. So I love him as an actor.
Damn, that's a good answer. You know, some people would have been Idris Elba, but with him having the coronavirus, I'm
a polite pass right now on my Idris. He's
so Ray's in chat box. She says, "Y'all, I'm trying to stay sane, exploring all my forms of creativity and drinking. How y'all doing?" So, you know, the funny thing about drinking, some days we start early as 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock when?
Okay, excuse me.
11 o'clock when? AM or PM?
AM.
You're a functioning alcoholic.
Yes!
Hold on. 11 a.m.
Hold on.
Say it on the mic. Say it on the mic.
Yes, Kosi.
It's a little tough, like starting early, because like if you're in the education industry or whatever industry you're in, or you're at home, you have to have team meetings, you have to have conferences. So
yes.
It had to happen to me, but I did see.
Yes,
I did see someone in a questionable position at a team meeting the other day.
Were you guys doing virtually?
Yeah, it was through Zoom.
Yeah, it's through Zoom. I was going to say, what did you guys use?
And I was like, hey, like, you know, we can see you, right? And he was like, wait, what are you talking about? I was like, honestly, it looks like you had beer in your hand. And he was like, no, it's just coffee. And I was like, dude, I thought you were...
you
were starting early.
It's
like
funny.
Me.
Hold on. Because we literally had a 2:30 happy hour, and everybody was like with their wine glasses.
Yes.
We had a fucking hell of a week. So...
See? Don't judge us.
Unless I'm on vacation.
We're at home. We're working. I'm working, but I'm a creator. Yeah, I'm creating content. I'm doing meetings. I'm putting together slideshows. I'm working, but
it's so much.
It's so easy access there, and you're home. You're like chilling.
Clearly, different strokes for different people.
You said lying.
I work in the hospital.
Showing his
There's
age.
no way I could drink while I work.
Clearly, no. We're talking about while we're at home.
At home.
He's not quarantined.
You're not quarantined, so you're not getting it.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
so literally the other day, it was like, I'm gonna have to say, so I have to wake up still early, right?
Yeah.
Checking emails,
right?
Making sure my kids are up. I swear those motherfuckers eat like at least 30 times
bored.
a day right now.
Because they're bored.
I have I think the most food in my life has been eaten in the last week.
Yeah. They're bored.
They don't. Every 5 minutes, Mom, I'm hungry. I'm like, God damn, God.
You just eat?
Yeah.
My daughter, I swear to God, she eats like a fucking bear right now. She's like getting it in for hibernation. I'm like, you don't even normally eat this much.
They're bored.
People
eat for boredom.
So here I am cooking, I don't know how many goddamn meals, pulling snacks every 10 minutes, it feels like. And every single time I go to the refrigerator, this comes in my hand.
she got a Smirnoff ice in her hand.
Or a Claw.
Or a White Claw.
I just went to stock today at Smart and Fine. And I ended up getting myself a bottle of vodka.
Maybe if I was at home, off from work, maybe I'll join y'all.
No, I was just going to say part of me is a little worried about those lesson plans that are about to come out.
Man,
I know, right?
Those are going to be
was my teacher drunk when she put this together? I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, so I'm still waking up early, and because your body, you have a clock. Like it doesn't stop. Even if I wanted to sleep in, I can't. You know what I mean? I can't. So, waking up, sometimes it's like 2:00. I'm already tired. I'll take a nap and I'll wake up like later, and then I'm like, shit, I still have work to do. It never stops. I literally recorded a video for my Spanish class. It was like 12:30, and then I posted it because I was like, if I wake up past 8:00, I'm gonna be fucked, and these kids are gonna be like, where's it at, Jack? You know what I mean? Because they are so on top of it. They send me like 30 emails, and I'm just like, dog, can you guys just be patient? It's not 10:00 yet. It's not 10:00.
Yeah.
For them, my scheduled time is from 10 to 11. And on Mondays and Wednesdays, I already, 8:00, I already getting emails. I'm like, dog, I got 2 hours. I ain't responding to that. Not responding to that. I'll check you later.
That's hilarious. Jason, you didn't.
I can't do that.
Jason, you didn't tell me which celebrity you would want to be quarantined with.
If I have to be with a celebrity, I would for sure go with Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
Because I'd have to get in her brain and be like, why are you so fucked up in the head, but you're so damn beautiful?
Yeah.
Like give me the 101. And then I just gotta, that's where I'm at, Halle Berry.
So that's why you'd want to be stuck with her, just so you can
pick her brain.
Pick her brain.
Be like, what the hell happened to you? You know what I mean?
But you know what happens with people that have been told all their life that they're beautiful and they can't do much. And she was in a terrible.
I wouldn't know, Joe. Nobody's ever told me I was beautiful,
marriage.
Joe. I wouldn't know.
Stupid.
But let me hear what you got.
Jason, you're beautiful.
Oh,
you're so
you know
beautiful.
what? That really touched my heart, J.
You're welcome.
If I didn't know you better.
What? I am a good person. I'm telling you, you're a beautiful person.
You are.
You know
are,
what?
Jason.
Thank you all
You
for having
always-
me on the Good News Ladies Night Radio
Hey!
show, because my self-esteem through this pandemic just went through the roof.
Through that window.
Through the window. That part.
Joe, I love her.
That part.
From the just kidding.
To the wall, to the sweat drop down my balls. All these
bitches
bones.
Oh,
ski motherfuckers. Oh, ski.
shit.
Hey.
It's turned up on a Friday.
Oh, sorry. I'm back to the chat real quick. Let's see who's in the chat box. Ray says she has lots of wine and she's about to switch over to tequila in a minute. That's right.
Ray, if you listen to me right now, this is Jay Shoemate right here. Do not switch. Stick with that red wine, girl. I'm saving you a headache in the morning, boo.
She's fine. And she also said that your lesson plans are going to look like this. If Tommy had 2 shots, how many more shots till he hits the floor?
1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots, floor!
I am officially on a ladies' night radio show with
tequila.
Fellas, did y'all just hear that damn joke, fellas?
That wasn't a joke. That was a math problem.
That was a math.
Shit,
math,
fellas, roll your eyes, fellas.
Math
yes.
problems.
What are you talking about? Anyway, so we like to play games on Ladies' Night. So I have a game. It's called the 5-second rule. And pretty much you have 5 seconds to name 3 things. So I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to put a timer on for 5 seconds, and you have 5 seconds to name 3 things of the questions that I asked.
Okay.
All right, Jason, because you're looking so scared, I'm going to have you go first.
Yeah.
I saw the fear in your eyes, so I'm definitely going to take advantage of that. I'm going to put 5.
You see the sweat coming down?
I know. Why are you sweating? It's just a game.
It's hot as hell tonight. Drinking some red wine.
Ooh, you're almost done with that bottle.
Shit.
That's why you got to stay cool with vodka and ice.
All right. So if I'm going to put 5 seconds on there. Once the 5 seconds go over, you'll hear the sound. Okay. All right. So as soon as I finish this question for you, I'm going to go ahead and press start. Okay. All right, Jason. Name 3 things in your girlfriend's nightstand. Go.
Batteries, hair ties, bobby pins.
Oh, okay, I'll give it to you. What was the last one? I didn't hear it.
Bobby pins.
Bobby pins. Okay, that's a good one. Okay. I'll give you the win for that one. So far, Jason has 1 point.
Thank you, Jack.
You're welcome. All right, Joe, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Name 3 sex positions to avoid the coronavirus.
Doggy style, reverse cowboy, on top, missionary? On top.
Okay.
Was that technically 4?
That was good.
Okay.
I see you, freak nasty. Where Uncle Luke at in Miami? Uncle Luke, if you were in the podcast,
dude, 5 seconds are nerve-wracking.
Right. Exactly. All right. It scores 1-1. Jason, are you ready?
I stay ready.
Name 3 things that you have stolen from work. Go.
Toilet paper, tissue, and gauze pads.
Oh my God.
That was so easy.
Oh, toilet paper. Was it before the quarantine or after?
I will not reveal.
Okay. All right. All right, Joe.
Can't confirm nor deny.
Confirm nor deny.
All right, Joe. Here he goes. Name 3 reasons to call out from work, and sick cannot be one of them. Go.
Hungover. Still at somebody else's house.
What? Reasons to call out from work.
You didn't let me finish.
Still at somebody else's house?
That was her
The next
fault.
morning? Wait.
I had 1 more. She didn't let me get it out.
No. We're still stuck on number 2. You still at some... Whatever happened to hit it and split?
Sometimes you just fall asleep.
See, you breaking the girls' code 101. You cuddling.
Well, I didn't say that technically. I mean, man.
Well, let her cuddle. She want to cuddle.
Okay, you want me to explain?
Yes. So, sorry. What was going to be your 3rd one if I didn't cut you off? My bad.
So, see, what had happened is one time.
What happened was
it was a long time, and then I was still moaning, and then it was 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, "Is that the sun?"
Oh my God.
Shit. And I was like, "Oh my God, I gotta get to work."
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I can't make it to work.
One of them nights.
Jason, should we share this? Never mind.
A very
Which
active
one? Oh yeah,
night.
come with the story. Let's
No.
go.
That was a very.
Let's go. I want to hear
night.
it. What you got?
It was going to be about you, but I don't.
but come
it's your
on.
story. I'm not going to say it.
Let me hear it.
It was one from Boardwalk, but I don't want to say that one. It's your story. I don't want to say
story.
it. Yeah.
That's a good friend.
All right.
That's a good friend right there.
I almost shared it, and then I caught myself. I was like, let me not share the story.
Say, see what happened.
See what happened was.
You know, I'm going to tell you the story offline, off air.
Let's just say it was Kosi.
No, I could not. Oh my God.
So see, there's one friend.
El negro, por favor.
I mean,
oh my God, you guys are hilarious. Well, thank you guys for joining me. That's pretty much wraps up today. It went by so fast. It's 8:30. I know. So thank you guys for joining Ladies Night. You want to shout anybody out or put your plug out there if people want to follow you?
Well, I don't have a plug.
What do you want to say to the people, Jay?
All I want to say is this. We're going to get through this pandemic. Wash your hands, gel in, gel out. If you're nasty, continue to be nasty. Maybe you'll get better. But don't be scared. Live your life. Wait for the summertime. And let's just continue to be kind to one another.
I like that. That's perfect, Jason. I'm so glad you joined me today.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me at the Good News. I appreciate it.
And Ladies Night, too.
And the Ladies Night specific.
Yes. And Joe, what about you?
Sorry, got really close to that. I think what's most important is being grateful, realizing what we have, and appreciating what we have. I think a lot of parents need to be grateful for teachers and the work that they're putting in, and that it's not easy. And I think a lot of parents are now starting to see that shit is not easy, because the struggle is real. Mm-hmm. And just be grateful.
And they're just dealing with their child. They're not dealing with all the 30 kids in the classroom.
Girl. But just being grateful, appreciative, staying clean, be good humans. I think that's overall the gist of what is happening in this whole pandemic. And I think that hopefully we come out of this with a better heart and just being more nicer to each other.
Yeah.
Can I get one more? To young Keith, I see you on the chat box, my brother. Yo, you the GOAT, fam. I appreciate you for letting me be on the Ladies Night show tonight.
He didn't let you. I did.
Oh, well, thanks, Jax, as well.
He has the space. He created the space.
And I appreciate you allowing me on the platform, my brother.
Damn.
Stay up.
Joe gets no love. All right, thanks, Keith.
And it was great to share my time with young Joe tonight, my fellow SOC Corsair. We in it, and turn it over to J-Mo.
Hey, so Keith was in the chat box. He said Jay is the GOAT, and then he says hands down top 3 party throwers in history.
I've never been to.
I can definitely
so I don't even know. I can't co-sign that.
I can co-sign that.
Nope.
But I did tell Joe, like, you got to come to one of Jason's parties when he come have them. But
Joe's scared to come get freak nasty on Burnside.
Relax.
Don't be putting the address out there. But if you follow me on social media and you see me with the pool or the jacuzzi,
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's definitely the parties, 6, 7, 8. The DJs, the bartenders.
I see the snaps. I've been seeing the snaps. You guys get lit.
For New Year's Eve, he got everybody
I'm not cool enough.
A champagne bottle, like a personal champagne bottle. I mean, there was a fee, like you had to pay, but it was everything worth it because there was food, there was drinks, there was tents, there was chairs.
Let me check my
DJ.
inbox. Maybe.
Ooh, I mean, I don't want to keep putting you out there, but
I missed the smoke signals.
As soon as the summertime
did you
send
smoke signals?
We all back. Summertime, baby. We're gonna show a little skin.
Oh my God.
The virus gonna be gone. Everybody can get close hugs and all.
Right. Once this quarantine's over, we're gonna throw a huge ass party. I don't know where, but we're gonna throw it.
Jason's?
I got everybody.
Oh my gosh.
We should co-sign together, do Ladies Night, with Jason. We need like a marketing name for your parties.
Fellas, you already know I'm old school. Bros before.
Stop it.
Get it, fellas.
Anyways, thank you guys for joining me tonight. And I also want to read this little message that my best friend sent me from one of her class parents. She says, don't think of it as isolation. Think of it as isolation. That's soul from the soul. Even if you're stuck at home, try to fill your day with positivity, laughter, joy, and anything else that's good for your soul. This may just be much needed downtime you needed for your for you to be better, to be a better you. So take that in consideration. Enjoy this time, you know, and not everybody's quarantined. You know, some people like Jason, they're still working. So once again, shout out to all the service workers out there. And thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. We hope we brought you some love, some laughs, some positive vibes during this time. And, you know, make sure you come and check us out next week. We'll be here next Friday, bring you the same love, the same positive vibes, and you know, just trying to bring calmness or peacefulness within this craziness. Well, I'm your host, Mysterious Jax. This is Ladies Night Radio Show. And just remember one thing, ladies, you are enough, baby. That's right.
More than enough.
Woo woo.
Woo. We're going to go ahead and play some old school for y'all. This is what music you should be playing if you're at home with your bae right here. Baby's coming in what, December, January, February?
Damn, I hope not. Everybody better use some fucking protection, man.
Better play that guap, play that closer.
For this
For so long, making love until the sun comes up. Baby, I just
wanna
This is fucking jam.
nice and slow.
Now here we are, driving around town, contemplating where